Guys, it's Steve here from Paxters. Today we have my R25 Skyline. We will be doing a fitment video on these new tires that I just got and wheels. They are MB Battles. They are 18 by 8.5 plus 35 offset. Kevin will be showing you guys the tools that we will be using.
Alright guys, so right now Steve's running some 16-inch rims on his car right now. And as you see, these are the stock R32 GTR wheels. They are a bit sunken in. So in order to run the MB Battles, we're gonna have to be running a 1-inch spacer in the back and in the front. Because if we don't, it's still gonna fit on there, but it's gonna be really tucked in. So in order for us to get some decent fitment, we're gonna have to run the 1-inch spacer on it. So that's what we're gonna do for the front and rear. Alright, so we're not gonna need much for this install. We're just gonna need obviously a jack to lift up the car. Obviously the 1-inch spacers, a nice little Craftsman impact gun to get them on there tight, a breaker bar just to make sure everything's tight on there after we tighten it with the impact gun, and some sockets and some extensions. That's pretty much all we're gonna need for this install. So one more thing to add to what you're gonna need, depending on what spacers you have, the thread pitch on the studs might be a little bit different, so you might have to get different lug nuts for it. And also, like I said, depending on what ride height you're gonna be running at, you might have to roll your front fenders, which we already did on this car. We did it because the other side is already done. We already rolled the fenders in the front. We're not gonna show how to roll the fenders right now, but we'll make another video on that later on. But obviously if you have a fender roller, you can do it with the fender roller. But the way that we do it here, which I guess is a little ghetto way, but I mean it gets the job done. You just need a heat gun. You heat up the surface of the fender. You get a nice bar, for example, the bar on the jack. You tuck it under here, you lower the car. Damn, fuck! This is just the way that we do it. It gets the job done. It's a little ghetto, I guess people would say. But you'll roll the fender with the bar on your jack. So what you'll do, like I said, we'll make a video on it. You'll heat up the surface of the fender, get it nice and warm, so that the metal can flex a little bit when you roll. You'll put the pipe under and you'll lower the car. And as it lowers, you're gonna put pressure on it so you can roll the fenders and spread them out a little bit so you can get clearance on it. But like I said, we already did it on this, and that's how we do it, and it does come out good. As you can see, these are already rolled, and they almost look OEM. So I mean, it gets the job done, unless you want to buy a fender roller, but that's up to you.
So depending what type of fitment you guys want to go with, I went with some different tires. I'm running 225s in the front and 235s in the rear. I took out the old tires. They were all 235s, but it depends on what kind of fitment you guys want to go with. Eventually I will be running 215s in the front, but yeah.
Although spacers are great to run on cars, they could put a little bit of stress on your wheel bearings. And you know, I personally, with my S14, I've had a great experience with them. I run 25s in the front, and I've had no problem with them. Just make sure to tighten them up and just be safe. Although space.
I thought it was gonna go
Yours look higher. Well, for right now, in the front he can go a little lower, but in the back, as you can see, that's as low as he can go. Like Steve said, he does plan on going lower, but with these HKS coilovers, that's just what he can run right now. So that fuck, are you ready? Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. If you guys have any questions of any things that you guys want us to touch base on, anything car related, anything whatsoever, comment down below and we'll get to that in another video.
I want to say thank you guys for everybody that's been showing us love recently, especially in our first drop of designs. A lot of people hit us up. I think we sold like 42 units for our first starting off. It's great. Thank you guys again for everything, for watching this video as well. We're going to be providing you guys with the latest things to do on your cars, keeping you guys updated on your builds. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Paxton's out.